What's up? It's your boy Yahwehs been Israel. We're gonna talk about these Hebrew Christians that love to speak about the laws, speak about, like they're so much better than everybody. Speak like, they know something, man. They don't know nothing. They're not. They're in their derision. It's Psalm chapter 2 all over again. I believe it's verse 4. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall have him in derision. Oh, yes. He got y'all in a derision. It's crazy how, people of melanin, they find out that they're Hebrews, they find out that they're Israelites, but they still clinging on to the God of the heathens, the God of the European man who showed our ancestors, this is going to be your savior, man. That is not inspired by Yah. That new garbage book, the new garbage book testament, yeah. That was inspired by heathen. That was inspired by devils, not by Yah. The only true book of Yah is the so-called Old Testament, the Hebrew Bible, the true word of Yah, the first 23 books. Those 33 books contradict the word of Yah so much. And it's crazy how these people, honestly, they go, I don't know who's worse. The Christians, the Sikaris, Muslims, I don't know who's worse. I mean, to be honest, they're all puffed up with garbage, self-righteousness that, just taught from generation to generation. It is garbage. It's all garbage. Like, it's I just can't believe it, man. Like, how do you go and say the law of this, the law of that, especially these matter of fact, what does Christianity say? The law's done away with? Yeah, they say, no matter if it's a Gentile or an Israelite, they're gonna all say, yeah, the law's done away with. You could do whatever. Matter of fact, even in the new book, it says this fake anointed, because Christ, that's what Christ means. People think Christ is like a last name and that's it. No. Christ means anointed. And this false God, this false Messiah, he was never anointed. Matter of fact, that's what Messiah means too. Anointed. Where did he get anointed? Again, there's nowhere where there was a ceremony where, this man had anointed oil on him. And again, how could he be a high priest when he wasn't a Levite? The only priest in Hebrew history, the only priest in Hebrew history to become a high priest without being a Levite? What? That would mean that Yah is a liar. That would mean that Yah is a contradictor. That would mean that he's not who he is. See, the Old Testament, that's hanging on, easy, strong. The foundation is there. This New Testament, there's so many holes in it, dude. There are so many holes in this new garbage book. Like, for example, we're gonna dive into the scriptures to expose this New Testament again, because I don't care what anyone thinks. I don't care what you say. You're gonna still be in your derision. You're gonna cling on to your Jesus Christ forever, and that's gonna lead to your demise because you refuse to humble yourself and look into these scriptures for real and see what's true and get away from the lies. That's the thing about y'all. I mean, the Gentiles are crazy. No. Y'all Christians, man, y'all in the cult, man. Y'all refuse to look at things for reality and really compare the Old Testament with the New Testament to see if your Jesus Christ was real. Because as many of y'all think that y'all know the Bible. Oh, yeah, I know the Bible, blah, blah, blah. All right. Y'all know the Bible, huh? So y'all know that Yah spoke through prophets that were anointed by him. He made them kings. He spoke to the people personally. And you see it in the old scriptures, but where you see this JC at? Where you see him say, and I will speak to my only begotten son, Jesus, and I will call myself a liar when I said that the nation of Israel, when I said Dawid, when I called all these other prophets my son. But no, I was a finesser. My name's Yah. I got you. I'm a finesser. I was just lying. No, Yah's not a liar. It's you that got to get out of your own derision. So caught up in your religion that you forgot about reality. You really did. So you already know majority of Christians don't even read the Bible, let alone the New Testament. They all go by belief. They all go by how they feel. You're no different than a charmer, a snake charmer. Yeah, you're no different than a snake charmer. Go, what they do, take that little flute thing, start, get the snake dancing. That's what you are. You're just a damn good salesman. And that's what I was back in the day. I was just a damn good salesman. It don't matter who came up at me, Jew, Christian, Muslim. You weren't seeing me in these debates. You weren't seeing me. Oh no. Undefeated to this day. But when I started seeking out the truth, when I started, all praise the Most High for getting people that know more than me. For sure, for not only, they didn't tell me by they didn't tell me these things by their belief. They didn't say, I feel like this is right. Nah, they showed me straight from the book, and we did comparisons, and that's what got me. Because again, I'm not going to believe what man says. I'm going to believe what Yah says. And if his book from that Old Testament doesn't match up with the new book, what does that tell you? His new book is garbage. His New Testament is a lie. It was not inspired by Yah. Yah did not speak not once in this new book, not once. That's why the heathen got y'all and just said God this, God that. Not once does it say the Lord capitalized. Not once does it say how Yah spoke in the past, where he spoke through prophets and others who he wanted to use as ways to get his point across. Not once in this new book is any of the Hebrew customs put into the new book. It's crazy. How do you go from Hebrews to Romans? It doesn't make any sense. Nowhere did Yah say in the old book, and we will go from matter of fact, synagogues. That's a new one too. There's nowhere that Yah said, and I will have a place of worship from the temple to a church, and I will forsake my old law, statutes, and commandments, where man has to bear his own iniquity and not die for his own blood. But then I will just go against that, and now you're gonna die by the blood of a man, or you're gonna be saved by the blood of man and not by me. Man. Matter of fact, let's get into before I put the nail on the coffin, like JC. Before I put the nail on the coffin, let's go to Exodus chapter 4. Let's go. I'm tired of y'all always talking about the law this and law that. Man, y'all really in derision. Y'all really puffed up with pride, and y'all don't even know it. Y'all don't even know y'all wrong. Y'all 40, 50, 60. Shoot, y'all, man. Wake up, Israel. Wake up. Here we go. Just give me 1 second here. All right, here we go. We're going to go to Exodus 20. Right where Yah spoke through a real prophet, Moses. Everyone knows that Moses was a real prophet. Everyone knows his name holds weight. We don't know about the JC, though, but here we go. Right where he spoke right through Moses, right on Mount Sinai, to the Israelites, not to the Japhites, not to the Hamites, Israelites, the seed of Jacob. Here we go. Exodus 20, verse 1. And Elohim spake all these words, saying, I am Yahweh thy Elohim, which I brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. One more time. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. But where's Christianity? Saying this praise Jesus garbage. That's a God. That is a God. That's no different than any other religion. That's a God. That's why it's frustrating. But again, These people, they just don't know. And when they say, all praise to the Father and to his son, Yeshua. Man, there were so many Yeshuas before this one. Y'all don't even know. The book of Joshua. Joshua is the English version of Yeshua. Matter of fact, even in some of these Apocrypha books, if you really know your biblical history, we're going to talk about Jesus the Levite. There was a Jesus before this Jesus. And Jesus isn't even an English word or a Hebrew word. It's Greek. How does a Hebrew born from the tribe of Judah get a Greek name? Come on. Y'all got to answer these damn questions. Y'all gots to. Stop just saying, living in your derision. Y'all gots to answer these questions. Because if this one man who allegedly died for all your sins is going to come and save you, you got to do your homework and ask yourself, You know, if Yah always had a priest from the tribe of Levi, how does one man from the tribe of Judah become a priest out of all these Levitical priests through the history of the Hebrews? How does one just get all this attention, just get all this authority? Booyah, this is bull, man. It's bull. But I'm going to continue. As I said in verse 3 on Exodus chapter 20, thou shalt have no other gods before me. And here we're going, verse 4, thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. What do you see in these churches? We're going to go from Catholicism to what's the other one called? Orthodox Christianity to what do you call that again? We're going to go from Roman Catholicism to Orthodox Christianity to not Reformed Christianity, but that's another one, but what's the one I'm looking for? Excuse me. Protestant. There it is. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah. From from Roman Catholicism to Orthodox Christianity to I just said it. To Protestant Christianity. Yeah. To Protestant Christianity. Here we go. Yeah. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness that is in the heavens above or in the earth beneath or in the waters underneath the earth. But what do you see in all these churches? What do you see in the Roman Catholic Church? What do you see in the Protestant churches? What do you see in these Orthodox Christian churches? You see images everywhere of like angels in heaven, of what you think they look like because they've been programmed you for century after century. You see images of this white Jesus everywhere. You see images of just abominations is what they are. Because hold on, we say we believe in the Bible. Y'all say y'all believe in these scriptures, and y'all say y'all believe in Yah, but you're not answering. How come nobody's listening to Exodus chapter 20, verse 4, where it says, thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heavens above or the earth beneath or the waters underneath the earth. But we have crosses everywhere. We even have these evangelists walking around with, big ass crosses around saying, praise Jesus, praise Jesus. That's a graven image. And not only that, but I mean, it's really a death symbol, because what do you see at these grave sites? Tombstones and crosses, death. And it just so happens like throughout history, all these Christians were dying, like violent deaths. More people have died for Christ than they have died for Yah. Ain't that something? All that leads us to death, man. So at least we're going to continue. In verse 5, thou shalt not bow down to thyself. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Yet, what do we have people saying? The law's done away with. The law's done away with. There's no such thing. Well, let's see what y'all new garbage book says right here. This is what your JC said. Here we go. This is what Caesar Borgia said. Here we go. Finna expose him again. We're gonna go to the book of Matthew. Give me a sec. Man, I don't even read that new book, to be honest. It's just a whole bunch of nonsense, but it's still in my head, so I'm gonna find out real quick. Okay, it's in Matthew chapter 5, verses 17 to 20. Here's what your God says. Here's what the heathen's God says. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. For I say unto you, that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees, ye shall in no case enter into the kingdom of heaven. See, that's BS. You see that? Well, what did this demon say? For verily, in verse 18, for verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass. Excuse me, in verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law of the prophets. I am not come to destroy the law, but to fulfill. He said, even your God right here says, to keep the commandments. Says, he came not to destroy the law, but to fulfill. But what do most Christians say? Because they go off of belief in their feelings. Oh, well, Jesus came to die for my sins, so I could do whatever I want, blah, blah, blah. But here's also some other words where he's trying to say he's God right here. Give me 1 second here. Almost got it. Oh, this is in the false book of John. Give me a second. Yeah. John chapter 14, verse 15. If ye love me, keep my commandments, and I will pray the Father, and he shall give you another comforter, that ye may abide you forever. Man, what's he looking at? He's trying to say he's God right there. If ye love me, keep my commandments. Oh, but I thought, yeah, these were y'all commandments. What? Literally, all the heathen did was just take words and scriptures from the Old Testament, bring them into the New Testament so that it can make you think, oh my goodness, Jesus is fulfilling prophecy. He's saying words from the Old Testament. That don't mean stuff. I could do that and then put it in the book. And then what, you're going to call me a prophet too? How is that a prophecy? A prophet by definition is someone who says something's going to happen and it comes. Man, y'all really in derision, but we're going to end this off here with this. Now, you got Christians Any Sakaris, y'all believer in this false Messiah, answer me this. You're gonna answer this right here, right? So in the book of Hebrews, chapter 7, verse 19, it says, "For the law made nothing perfect, but the bringing in of a better hope did, by the which we draw nigh unto God." Okay, it says that in Hebrews 7:19, okay? All right, now we're going to check out Psalm 19, verse 7, right? Because God's not a liar. If I were to ask that, y'all would agree. Say, yes, God is not a liar. All right, let's see what Psalm 19, verse 7 says. Watch the contradiction. "The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple." One more time. Psalm 19, verse 7. "The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple." And now let's look at this garbage book in Hebrews 7, verse 19. "For the law made nothing perfect, but the bringing in of a better hope did, by the which we draw nigh unto God." Now, y'all Christians right here, y'all gotta answer me this: is God a liar, or is your book a liar? Because that's a contradiction to me. That looks like a contradiction. Yah knows exactly what he's doing. So you gotta answer me this: if the New Testament is inspired by Yah, explain the contradiction in Psalm 19:7, say that the law is perfect. The law of Yah is perfect, untouchable, righteous, like beautiful, perfect, absolute, magnificent. And what does Hebrews 7:19 say? The law made nothing perfect. Just immediately talking against Yah, like the laws of Yahweh aren't perfect. Jesus made it perfect. Like, man, got y'all in derision. And we're gonna hit one more here. We're gonna go to Daniel chapter 7, verse 25. Again, a real prophet of God, a real prophet of Yah. We're gonna see right here where the real prophet Daniel prophesied about this new book. Here we go. "And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and dividing of time." One more time, Daniel chapter 7, verse 25. "And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and dividing and the dividing of time." A shout out to my elders to the nation of Israel, where they showed me this. Shout out to them. All praise the Most High that these people are still alive today, because man, that's a beautiful verse exposing this new garbage book right there. Because what does this new book teach? The saints are everybody. Israel is everybody. Everyone could come to Israel becomes all nations come together in a kumbaya. That's a lie. Big fat lie. Freaking lie. The saints of the nation of Israel. Deuteronomy 7, verse 6. "For the Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself, above all people upon the face of the earth." That's segregation. That's Yah saying, my people are better than you. If anything, these people right here that want to have segregation and racism and all that, nah, Yah started that first. He said, y'all people are better than them. For what he say? These other nations are nothing. He said that. That's Yah saying that because, being the Most High, he's not going to be this lovely, cuddly guy that, the world made him out to. Oh, no. My man's a warrior. Yah, he don't care. My man, all praise the Most High. That's a man. Yah is spirit, but best believe he is a man. You best believe that. But yep. As it says in the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 25, he would think to change times and laws, and that's where this new book comes, where They want you to put you in this derision talking about, yeah, Jesus came, so, the law is done away with and the new law came in. But there's a whole bunch of other prophecies in the Old Testament that have not been fulfilled yet. So how come these prophecies have not been fulfilled yet? Yet this new character, this new Messiah, whatever you want to call it, comes out and he fulfilled all prophecies of the Old Testament. That is a lie, bruh. Man. It's like being it's like being ESC and you refuse to see that this kid is retarded. Somebody gotta wake up. I understand. It's not gonna be easy. I get it. But you gotta see what the truth is. If you're really about this truth, you're really about, what is right. You're gonna call out this nonsense. You're gonna speak out against it. Damn. Yeah, it ain't pretty. You're not gonna win a Nobel Peace Prize for this. But oh man, the truth is the truth. A whole lot of people want to live in this lies, bruh. Gotta stand up. Gots to. All praise the Most High. Gots to. But as you can see, there's many scriptures from the Old Testament to expose this New Testament. And I'm not done yet. I ain't done. It's going to be a continuation of exposing this truth. Because, man, y'all people in derision, man. Y'all really are. You know what? I can tell y'all in derision. I even heard from one of my Muslim homies talking about, because I told him, hey, I don't believe in this JC. He's false. And I read your book a little bit. He's in there too. So if he don't exist, then that means your religion ain't nothing either. You know what he told me? Who is Paul? Like trying to answer me one of these debate questions. I'm like thinking to myself, oh, he's in derision too. Because I'm like thinking to myself, if you're Muslim and in Islam, it says that Jesus is a prophet, but I say I don't believe in Jesus. Why would you ask me about Paul? Because that sounds like something a Christian would believe in. But I said I don't believe in Jesus. Why would I believe in this Paul? Don't get me started. I'm make something about him too. Yeah, I'm gonna make a video about him too. Because who is Paul? That's a great question. Who the hell is Paul? Most High ain't speak to him. What does it say in that new book? That he was a Pharisee Jew and he killed a whole lot of Jews, and then one day JC came to him in spirit and made him blind or some garbage like that. Are you serious? So again, this new book is saying that JC is God. Like, it's so crazy, bro. It's so crazy. Again, I'm undefeated, bro. I remember and this whole Gentile pull up on me one time talking about Jesus is God. He still refuses to want the smoke for the next round when I told him to answer me this. Where does this Yah say I'm going to become a human and come down to earth and go against my old laws, the statutes and commandments, and now blood is allowed to be spilled for the forgiveness of sin? Come on, man. Come on. Wake up. Wake up. If you truly believe in the Most High, you truly about this life, you have got to seek out this truth. See you, Yahoo. I'm out. Yo, so it's your boy, Yahoo, been user.